maybe here now. I know the light is more focused on this side, but deal with it for right now. Welcome to my anime review. Something new I've been doing. Last week I did it, and the week before that I hadn't, and I've missed 2 weeks or so. But anyways, basically every week that I'm trying to do is I will review an anime that I've liked in detail, and I'll give you a free download or a link to watch it online because of copyright and bullshit. Anyways, so these are my preferences on animes that I've watched. So if there's an anime that you haven't watched here, then you haven't watched, go check it out. But if there's an anime that I haven't watched that you like, say in the comments below and I will check it out. I promise. I'll try and review it if I feel that, I have time. But I will not be reviewing One Piece, Bleacher, Naruto, because I know Bleach is over, but I cannot get into it. I tried, didn't work out. One Piece I could never get into. I tried, didn't work out. Naruto I'm into, but I'm kind of like torn between like, it's kind of boring now. But anyways, let's get straight into the whole review stuff. This week's anime is called My Teen Romantic Comedy Snafu, or My Teen Romantic Comedy is obviously full of bullshit. This anime, from what I know, does not have an English dub, so like usual, we're gonna focus on the sub. Now, following the usual review outlines, I will explain the most important parts in the anime series, like the characters, stories, settings, relationships, voice actors, the animations, the music, and the genre. Let's get started with the genre today. Now, the genre is mainly school life / slice of life based. There is a bit of romance along with a bit of mindfuck shit that is fucking great. I don't really know how to describe it other than that, so let's get straight to the next section. Now, for the main characters, I will be focusing on 3 main characters, but there is a small group of people I will talk about too. First off is Hikigaya Hachiman. He is basically the main character I've always wanted in an anime for who knows how long. This guy basically has no friends because of his scary face, and because of this, he has become very cynical and basically hates anyone popular or who is liking their youths. He's an asshole and a nice guy at the same time. He's originally a nice guy, and a nice guy to everyone, but when he has to, he'll play the bad guy because everyone thinks he's the bad guy. My favorite thing about him is that he doesn't take shit from anybody, going as so far as to confuse the fuck out of you or diss the fuck out of you just so you'll leave him alone. He's fucking great. Second is Yukinoshita Yukino. She is somewhat of a pretty good girl with the exceptions of being an asshole. She has no friends because she's smart and pretty and rich, so no one really wants to befriend her. She is the club president of the service club that helps students solve their problems themselves. She can really be nice by accident, but she's usually acts mean and nasty, so people don't bug her or get too close. And third is Yui Gahama Yui. She's an upbeat person, high on life, and wants to be popular and enjoy her youth. She joined the service club and became friends with both Hikigaya and Yukinoshita, even though Hikigaya doesn't really consider her a friend. She obviously has some sort of crush or something on Hikigaya, but I don't want to spoil too much. All I can say is that they are connected from before the anime started, and it is all Yukinoshita's fault. That bitch. And now the group. Basically, they're the popular fuckers who are so high on youth that they try to give it to everyone else. They appear a lot in this anime, and because of them, a lot of conflict happens. Fucking popular people. Now the story explanation. Basically, Hikigaya was forced into the service club with Yukinoshita so he could get high on youth because of a piece of paper he had written that anyone liking their youth can burn in hell, which was written, he wrote on the piece of paper. Anyways, he ended up in this club, helped Yui Gahama with a problem, and she joined the club, and they basically help out people throughout the anime. Now the animations. I must say the animations were all very clean. It was a very colorful and light anime, something you would want to see in a school environment. The animations were overall great. Now voice actors. I don't really have anything to say about the voice actors, honestly. I didn't hate them. All three main characters had good voice actors, but I honestly didn't give a shit about anyone else's voice actors. None other than Hikigaya made me feel like saying, oh, he should talk more. Nah, just my opinion. And now music. The theme song was aight, the background music was great, it felt more like a high school with an upbeat, cartoonic music, and the ending theme wasn't the greatest, that is all. Honestly, the music wasn't so great. And now the rating part of these reviews. As a rating, I will split it up to 5 different categories: voice acting, the animations, the story, characters, and the overall enjoyability. Voice acting, 13 out of 20. The voices weren't outstanding. The category only stayed up because of Hikigaya's voice actor, honestly. He was great and hilarious. He was very good at using the animations to his advantage, something some of the other voice actors didn't do very well. Animations 20 out of 20 for a school life atmosphere. The animations sure did hit the spot. The animations were very colorful and fit for the setting of a high school. I liked them a lot. They all looked as what I wanted in anime to look like. Story 10 out of 20. This anime honestly has no linear story. It's not a bad thing when you think about it, but the biggest problem I had with this story is that the romantic bits were just that. Bits. Nothing really big happened. You would imagine something like that would happen when there's one guy and two chicks, and this whole anime is about how there's no real love comes in the world to the main character. So you would imagine those two girls would try to do this guy to get him to forget about it. But you know, not much romance, you know. I don't understand. Characters, 19 out of 20. These characters, I must clap for them because they were fantastic. Hikagaya's ass-hat-like nature, Yukinoshita's smart-ass nature, and Yuigahama's cheerful nature made the whole anime much more vibrant and brought out a lot of ideas and opportunities the anime had. The only problem I had was that even though Hikagaya didn't want any friends, I was kind of disappointed how he didn't try his best to make any. I understand that he has been hurt in the past, but he could at least try with all the opportunities he's given. But there's one more thing that bothers me. Why do all the characters have similar first names to their last names? Just a thought. And enjoyability, 20 out of 20. This anime was enjoyable throughout the whole thing. It was hilarious and fun to watch, and I've rewatched it multiple times now. The characters, settings, and the story, all the episodes were all worked on and were perfected, and I really enjoyed it all. Overall score, 82 out of 100. That's 82%. An A grade for this anime. I hope you enjoyed the video. In the description, there should be a link to watch it online. Yes, a link again today. But that's because my download, I don't have the download. My friend has it. He downloaded the anime and I got it from him. So I haven't been able to talk to him recently, so I haven't been able to get the download that he used. So I'm sorry about that, but I'll try next week to get a new review with an actual download. So thanks for watching. Scott Pilgrim maybe out. See you guys next time.